Can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did she have to fight a dragon?
Nope, she bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
NBA Finals Game 3 tonight. The Knicks are almost there. Tickets for the game at Madison Square Garden range from $10,000 to $50,000. What is your limit? Jason Hill, I wouldn't even leave the house unless they gave me $40,000. So Jason will be home tonight.
No, you're dumb, Jason.
Cam, I would easily pay $100. Brian, $100, maybe. Jessica, my max is $150.
$150?
And Rick says there's no way any game is worth that price.
Well, that's the extreme, for sure. But it's going to be an event above all events. There it is right there. What's the average? The cheapest ticket is $48.53. Look at that. They know what we're talking about. They can sense it on, what's that show apparently called Get Up?
Yeah.
I like to think of it, go back to sleep.
Nice. Roll over.
What's the difference between Get Up and First Take?
3 people in the color of the set, and maybe 4 people. Depends on the show. Different host. Same thing, though. They knock the same topics around. There's a bunch of people talking sports. We rotate through guests and ESPN personalities. Michael Wilbon's on Get Up because it's basketball season, and he's always a big playoff games. And
this might be the greatest sporting event in the history of New York City.
I've had too many World Series for those to be special.
Everything is bigger now. Yeah. And it's been a while since the Yankees have been there, right?
Yeah.
Well, a couple years, and they've lost the Dodgers. So
a Yankees-Mets Subway Series, what was that now, 20 whatever years ago, 25, 30, I don't even remember.
And the Knicks, 53 years.
It's the drought that really makes it special. It has been so long. There's a couple generation of fans who are thinking, this could be it.
No, I was there. I don't even remember what game it was, but obviously it was in New York. It wouldn't have been in Los Angeles, so you could figure out where the games were played, figure out what game number of the series was. And I can remember sitting there in 1973 thinking, the next time the Knicks have a legitimate chance to win, 53 years later. No one would have thought that, man. Wouldn't have thought that.
They'll be back.
You just never know.
Yeah, they'll be back.
I mean, next year will be the 30th year for the Jazz. Right? It's 97,
Since Stockton shot.
Yeah. And when they went to the final for the first.
Well, they went in 98, so it'd be 29 years since that. But it'd be 30 since the shot in the first trip, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. So that you just don't know when things are going to come around, even if they look like they could be set up. You know, I mean, who's to say the Spurs? It looks like they're set up, but who knows? You know, you really can't say for sure that this is going to happen, that is going to happen. It's impossible to assume. I mean, a week ago you had the Spurs unstoppable, and now they're 0-2.
And the Suns looked like they were built, but they made moves and went away. I don't think I've ever been more sure than the first go-round of the Thunder. They were so good, I was sure they were going to win the title, and they got broken up. So you're right. You don't know. Yeah. It looks like they're right there, and it looks like it could and would and should happen, but you can't 100% guarantee it.
Right. But at the same time, you go up 3-0, you're going to win.
Nobody has cashed out on blown an 0-3 lead in NBA history. Only a very small handful of teams have gotten to a Game 7.
That's the uniqueness of basketball.
It finally happened one time in baseball.
But baseball, you could see it because it's pitching. Pitching is different from game to game. So stars who dominated in that first 3 may not play. They're not ready to go. And baseball, we've seen it in the history of the game. No-name dudes get up and get a big hit, or somebody lets the ball go through his legs whatever. I mean, you can name the list of possibilities and all that. Basketball, it's the same cast of characters from game to game. Shooting can be fickle. But I think also, too, mentally, the teams that are down 0-3, no, they're not coming back. They just know it. And so the sense of urgency isn't there. They had their shot, and it didn't come to pass. So this is the one time when you can say, wow, this is a must-win without it being a literal must-win. The season is over. And I think in basketball, so you got that going on tonight. I don't think it would be as big if it were 1-1. But because it's 0-2 and it's in the Garden.
And nobody's come back from 03. And it's been 53 years.
Yeah.
And how many of these people are paying it out of their own pocket? And how many people are taking a client and spending expense account money? Hey, if you're going to go close a
about $50,000.
If you're going to go close a $5 million deal, which I would assume happens, people are selling stuff, and that probably happens all the time in New York. It's not. I mean, it sounds like a crazy number. And if it's just coming out of your savings, well, then I think it is a crazy number. But if it's part of a business that's making a $5 million or $50 million deal or trying to renew one, it's totally worth it.
Yeah, you take the joy out of it by saying that.
I don't think there's a lot of people taking their kids to the game like you went in 1973. So I think a lot of the joy has been sucked out of it. And if that sucks the joy out of it, I don't think it will for the people in the arena. They'll be, whatever, I'm here for the game, all right.
Oh, yeah.
But when you realize, like, wow, this is an auction, and I don't have the same motivation, I don't have the same bank account to compete with these, if that takes the joy out of it for some Knicks fan who'd like to be there tonight, and it's kind of like, well, I don't have that kind of expense account. I'm not signing those contracts. I'm not
There's
going.
millions of fans who won't be there.
Yeah.
There'll be 2,500,000 times more that are home or
Exactly.
at a sports bar,
Right.
or they're having a thing.
Get a
They're not
viewing
having
party.
a watch party, but they're having something over at Central Park, and there'll be multiple places throughout the city that will have that. And with that in mind, so you won't have it right outside because of someone's presence, but you will have it throughout in other different places, and it'll be so electric throughout the whole area, which covers millions of people. It would be unlike anything we've ever seen with this team here and these guys, and it's going to be the most exciting thing going on once it starts. Now, it doesn't start till 8:40 Eastern, but everything is later back there. That's the way it goes. This is the celebrities that are going to be there to get their camera time and blah, blah, blah. I'm so looking forward to the environment. This is a show beyond a basketball game, and very rarely, I think, do you have a show beyond the actual sporting event. I think the Lakers had it a little bit with their celebrities that would go at that time, but there's really nothing else that I can compare it to.
Got a little carnival on top of a big game.
Yeah, right.
I can see that.
It'll get going here if it's not already going. It's at 9:30 back there now. And
It sounded like it was going yesterday.
Okay.
People gathering and all the speculation about the seats and setting stuff up.
Yeah.
They are super fired up for a team that's gone more than half a century without a title.
Right. And it's New York.
Manhattan.
It's the biggest
heartbeat.
The biggest thing we have. And as far as I was thinking about this, I think I paid. I went to see the Eagles last month. Oh, actually, it's in March now because we're into June. At the Sphere, and I think I paid a little over $300 each, thinking, "Oh man, this is going to be it." And then they announced 6 more shows. It makes me wonder if they're going to announce more after this. I mean, Henley went on one of those news shows and said 2026 is it. Well, we're running out of time. And it's the last show they have scheduled, they've been doing Fridays and Saturdays. So they got Fridays, Saturday in September, Friday, Saturday, 2 in September, and then Thanksgiving weekend. So the Saturday of Thanksgiving weekend. And that if you're going to be done in 2026, you're running out of time after that. So I did pay that, but then I thought that was the highest I ever paid. And I'm fortunate enough. I mean, my financial situation is way better than my family's. My parents, when I was a kid growing up, just wouldn't have happened, wouldn't even been conceivable. I think I popped 600 for World Series.
Mom, can you tell me a story?
Sure. Once upon a time, a mom needed a new car.
Was she brave?
She was tired, mostly. But she went to Carvana.com and found a great car at a great price. No secret treasure map required.
Did you have to fight a dragon?
Nope, she bought it 100% online. From her bed, actually.
Was it scary?
Honey, it was as unscary as car buying could be.
Did the car have a sunroof?
It did, actually.
Okay, good story.
Car buying you'll want to tell stories about. Buy your car today on
Carvana.
Delivery fees may apply.
I wondered, I've gone to World Series, and then you'd have to adjust it for inflation because a long time ago. Padres haven't gone a long time, but I bought 4 tickets, and I wonder, and I don't remember what it was face value at that time, and you have to adjust it for inflation, but I wonder how much I paid. But I was thinking what you were thinking. It's probably a few $100 in today's dollars.
And I literally had the last row on the very top.
That's funny you say that. That's where I was for game
First
3.
base line.
I was in the top row in left field, right down the foul pole. That was a long way away.
I can't do this. I have a fear of heights. I'm not going to do this. And I concocted a way to get into the club section, in which I did not pay.
All right.
I used devious methods, and they worked.
Nobody lost anything. Nobody was enjoying that space.
Well, there was multiples. First, it was on the couches in the club section, hanging out with a bunch of Suns players. And then it was the seats that was right next to a suite in which Larry Fitzgerald was in.
Nice.
And, I mean, that's the thing about that. Even if you're not a huge baseball fan, it's an event. You got to go. Although who wouldn't be if you have an opportunity to go to a World Series game and either you get there for free or you got the means to buy them. Yeah, why not? And you sit at home the next night. And so then after that was like the 6th inning and somebody came.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
He's showing up in the 6th. Even Dodger fans think you're late.
I want to
The
say
6th
maybe
inning.
it's the 4th.
Okay.
It
That's
seems
still
like
pretty
it was
late.
midway through the game.
The 4th
I
inning.
thought we got it.
The 4th inning, that's over an hour late in that era of
It's a
baseball.
World Series game.
Yeah.
Come on. And it's not like the NBA where it's the final 5 minutes.
No, it's baseball. You got to be there for BP.
Well, you could score 5 runs in the first inning and not score again and win 5-4.
Yep.
You know, basketball, usually it's
That's true, but
down
you
to
got to
the
be
end.
there for BP.
Well, I don't know about that in the World Series because there's a show outside the stadium.
Yeah.
So you can.
I have my habits. I got to be there for BP.
And I think I took in the show, hooked up with Ryan Hatch. His radio station was broadcasting there.
Nice.
And so the show outside, this with the bands and everything, that's pretty cool. Batting practice is batting practice. You only get the show outside. We stayed outside, enjoyed the show. Well, I concocted a way to get in that I don't want to reveal, but it's worked for me now multiple times. And it's rather
It's up to somebody to build a better mousetrap.
it's a genius way that I thought of. I used it at the Sphere too to get better seats in the Kenny Chesney concert. Just it really does work, and I'm gonna use it again if I have to. See if anybody can guess. I bet you they couldn't guess it how I did it, but it dawned on me at the game and worked. And so I didn't want to sit in the last row, but I didn't think of it right away. So they had some standing room only in left field. Mm-hmm. So we went and stood there, and guy next to me was from Australia and had no idea about baseball.
He was just totally there for the show. It'd be like us going to that Australian rules football. They call it the grand final. We'd be there like kick it between the big posts.
I think he was a student, and he was going to college there. I think he was going to SU. And so he kept asking me tons of questions about the game. He really wanted to learn about the game. Mm-hmm. Mildly annoying, but not too bad, because he was genuine.
Right.
And so then about the third inning, I thought, maybe the second inning, I don't want to stand here the whole time because I couldn't see right field very well. And then I concocted this way, sent my wife up so I would hold our standing room only positions. And so she went. I said, go try this. I think it'll work. And it did. She texted me, I'm in. And so then I went, got in, and then we hung out in the lounge. Then we found the seats, and then a few innings later they came, but then we found other seats. They were a little farther down the left field line, but that was fine. So that was the most I paid, was like $600. That was an expensive little weekend. But Ben Anderson, who you can hear from, 2 to 6? YOLO, buddy. YOLO.
Yeah.
You got to go. You got to go, because he used to be here at 10.
Yeah.
And he sits in my chair, so he stands by me waiting for me to get my stuff. You got to go. Okay, I got to go.
He's right. He's right.
But it was easier for me. We get lodging and everything down there for free because of family.
Right.
And
If you were trying to go now to New York, I mean, where would you stay and what would it cost? And
I'd probably sleep outside.
But if you got the money, it's true.
And if you got the money,
the experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you're way into the Eagles. You've seen them a lot of times. To see them at the Sphere one more time.
Yeah.
That's a show. Kevin says, I got 4 tickets. Utahns going to the game tonight? Let me hear from you.
You got 4 tickets, you're going?
That's what Kevin says. He says, I got 4 tickets.
Then go on to Facebook and tell him to call in. You can respond to it, can't
Kevin
you?
locked his profile. Can't get in.
Yeah, but you can get on ours, and if he goes back and listens to it.
That could be. All right.
Or not listens to it, reads it. You can do that.
Okay, I will do that. Teresa says, I've got 4 tickets for sale. If anyone's interested, happy to negotiate a price. We don't want them to go to waste. Elizabeth says, I do have my 4 tickets for sale.
Where are these people?
Who are these people? Where are you getting your tickets? Are you just lying on social media?
They're in Utah?
Or, I mean, we've got people listening to us all over the place now, as you well know. We're streamed.
We have
podcasts.
2 sets of listeners who each have 4 tickets.
And this is a Facebook post, so they follow us on Facebook.
And it's one day before the game?
Well, they could just be traveling.
I understand that.
I know. So who knows what their story is?
The possibilities are endless. I get that. But that seems a little freakish that would actually be the case.
I agree.
Now, you can't. I think scalping on site is not legal in New York.
I mean, with digital tickets and all that, yeah, people can be anywhere. I mean, that's a
Well,
real
you can
risk.
be anywhere, but you've
always
got to
read
interact.
You read these fraud stories and
Oh, yeah, I had
buying stuff online it can get dicey.
this is going back 15 years. Normally in October, I'm working on Saturdays, but there was the fires in San Diego, and so the BYU game was postponed to the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So I had that Saturday off, and it's in October, and I woke up, and I told my wife, I said, man, Jimmy Buffett's at MGM. Let's go. So we drive down, literally at that time, right, on the day of. And we get to the MGM, and it's like a big indoor mall, and so you go to the casino, and then all the shops and restaurants start. And you go all the way to the end, and that's the entrance to the MGM Grand Garden Arena, and then the pool to go outside, right? So it's probably, I don't know, maybe a quarter of a mile to walk that whole thing. Mm. Well, we don't have tickets. I'll just buy them there, So I see this guy, and he's got tickets. I don't know, $100 or $200 or something, I forget. And says, okay, I'll buy them from you. I said, but he's got the physical tickets.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay you until I'm on the inside. So I get inside the turnstile, and then I got the money right in my hand, and you stand right there, and I'll give you the money. He says, okay, but we got to do it right now. And we're running, and I'm running thinking, something is really strange here. Why are we in such a freaking hurry? And there's thousands of people there. And we're bobbing through all this crowd.
It feels like because the tickets aren't legit or he got them through some nefarious means and he's about to get busted. I guess he must be legit if he's going to the gate with you. He knows they're going to work. So if he's in a hurry, then there must be somebody behind him. It feels like a scene from The Sopranos, quite frankly, PK.
So we get through, and that barcode, and they'll beep, and then they let you on. Yeah, you're good. And they do the thing with the little gun thing, and we go through.
Oh, the little light to read.
Yeah. You know how it is.
Well, but at first I was in Sopranos. You said the gun thing. I'm like, that gun?
I don't know. They
Yeah, I
have
know
it.
what you. Yeah. The barcode scanner. It scans the
You
tickets.
said Sopranos. I didn't say
Well,
Sopranos.
I got that in my mind.
Don't go. I said Sopranos.
Sorry.
And then we go through. I give him the money, and then he takes off into the night. But we were fine.
Yeah.
That was.
It does feel like there's some bizarro backstory there.
I'm sure there was, and they said the tickets were hot or they're duplicates. I checked with some other scalper people. Mm-hmm. I know a couple of guys who stand outside the Delta Center.
Yeah, they've been there for years.
The one guy.
They recognize us. We recognize them.
He went on the Jazz Beach Bash.
Oh, so you really spent time with him. Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay.
And his daughter. Yeah, his adult daughter. Yeah. So when I see him, I talk to him, and he's always dressed up like in a jazz jacket.
Yeah.
Like a Letterman's type jacket. Yeah, I've seen him around. And so I asked him about it, and he said they were probably duplicate hot, and so he wanted to get in because they're only going to scan the barcode once. And then the subsequent times when you scan the barcode, it's not going to beep, and you're not going to be okay. That was his supposition.
Was his best guess.
And
right,
he's in the business, not me. So
but he hears these stories.
I'm going by what he said.
Yeah.
So I did do that. That was kind of funky. And then somehow I was at the Suns game, and I ended up with like 8 tickets. I think Locke may have gotten me some, and then Ryan Hatch got me some. I think Ryan Hatch got me in the suite, right? So I think I had like 4 extra tickets. So I thought, might as well sell them, right? But you can't do it on the plaza. Mm-hmm. And the guy tells me, okay, we're going to go down there. I said, we ain't going anywhere, buddy. I'll go right across the street, but I ain't going down the hall, down the street, down the alley in the winter when it's dark at 5 o'clock.
There's a crosswalk. There's another corner.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So I said, we'll go right across the street, and I'll do it. But he wanted me to go down the hall, down the alley. I'm going to come back with no tickets and a bloody nose. So I'm
You're
wise
from Jersey.
enough.
You got more street smarts than that. Come on. I'm from San Diego. I got more street smarts than that.
And then one other time, I ended up with I had 4 tickets to see an Angels game, and we were only using 2. So I thought, I'll sell them. So I go out on the corner, and I'm standing there with all these guys who do it for a business, and they're telling me, okay, here's what you need to do, right? And I'm standing among them, holding up. Guy comes up, and he offers me way less. I look at the guy, the scalper dude, don't take it. I said to the guy, get out of here, man. I'm acting like I'm a pro at this, but the guys to my left, and they're laughing or carrying on because they're advising me what to do. And I was basically going to give them away for free because I didn't pay anything for them anyway. So what the heck, But I thought, I'm just going to revel in this. And I'm just doing what they're telling me to do to try to get maximum top dollar for them.
DJ PK, it's 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Game 3 tonight. Top dollar. Tickets ranging from $10,000 to $50,000. Cheapest ticket looks like it's to get in right now is a little under $5,000, but that will fall right before game time or a little after it starts. Somebody will be left holding the bag. Takes some nerve to do that, though.
Summer is all about freedom, fun, and growing up. And between the ages of 9 and 13, kids are starting to form their views about alcohol. With more independence, their still developing brains need more guidance and support than ever. That's why summer is the perfect time to stay connected and plan fun, safe family activities together. Research shows kids who spend quality time with their parents doing what they enjoy are less likely to drink underage. And when kids feel close to you, they're more likely to listen, especially when you set clear expectations. In fact, kids who drink before 15 are far more likely to struggle with alcohol later. This summer, create a no-bummer summer with fun, alcohol-free activities for your kids. Go to summer.parentsempower.org to take a quick quiz and discover ideas tailored to your family. A little time together can make a big difference. For more information and to learn more about how to prevent underage drinking, visit parentsempowered.org.
Make game day yours. Tickets, food and drinks, stats, and streaming. Everything you need is in the Utah Mammoth app. Download today and make game night easy. Download on both Android and iPhone. Tusk Top.